Wilder. I'm here. I'm here for you. You want to see me? I am the champion. You know?
Finish it. Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Hit that like and subscribe button. You know, there's been so much in the news about Deontay Wilder, I don't even know where to begin. But I'm going to start off by saying this. It looks like he's overlooking Luis Ortiz. Now, this is Wilder's second attempt at fighting Luis Ortiz. We all know the story. On the first outing, Luis Ortiz popped dirty for a diuretic, blood pressure medication that he was taking. Some medication that he failed to put down on his paperwork for the WBC, right? Now, everything has since been cleared by the WBC, and they've went ahead and okayed this fight. It's taking place on March 3rd. All right? But I just can't help but notice that Deontay Wilder is looking past Luis Ortiz, even going as far as saying that he's going to outbox Luis Ortiz. You know, this is a fighter. You know, he hasn't fought a fighter the caliber of Luis Ortiz. Add to the fact that Ortiz is a southpaw. He's going to give Deontay Wilder problems, man. Like, he's going to give him problems for sure. So, Ortiz got power too. So, I'm not sure how he feels he's going to outbox a guy who's an immaculate boxer. Cuban boxer at that. Coming from that pedigree over there, right? Deontay Wilder isn't known for his boxing. He was getting outboxed by Arthur Spilka, right? Gerald Washington was outboxing him. I've seen him get outboxed on numerous occasions, with his equalizer being his power, right? So if anything, he beats Luis Ortiz with a combination of things. His power, speed, and athleticism, right? Now, Luis Ortiz, he needs for you to stand right in front of him so he can get his shots off, right? Remember Malik Scott? Remember that fight? Malik Scott was on his bicycle the entire fight. I still remember seeing that fight. I was hyping up Ortiz, but I learned that in that fight, Ortiz doesn't do well against fighters that move. He doesn't cut the ring off well at all, and he gets frustrated. Though he won that fight, he did not look impressive at all. Now, I seen him fight David Allen. David Allen was standing right in front of him. But I do recall seeing him get hit with a couple of shots, even though they weren't really shots that hurt him. I'm just saying, the same shots that he got hit by Allen with, if he gets hit by Wilder, he's going out. He's going out of there. Now, I do pick Deontay Wilder to win this fight, even though I think Deontay Wilder is afraid of criticism. A lot of people are afraid of criticism. I mean, people criticize my channel all day. I could care less. I keep making videos. It's not that serious. But as you know, Deontay Wilder doesn't like the truth. Truth is, for about 99% of your career, you fought bums. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's the truth. Now, Luis Ortiz is a big step up for you, man. Luis Ortiz is not Berman Stavern. Y'all remember what he did to Berman Stavern? Knocked him out in the first round. Made him do the limbo under the third rope. So, don't go into this fight thinking that you're about to fight Berman Stavern. You're fighting a southpaw with power, with great boxing ability. All right? Now, neither one of these guys has really fought anybody in their last few fights. So it should be interesting to see how it plays out. Now, let's talk about the aftermath. If Deontay Wilder beats Luis Ortiz, do we give him credit for that? I mean, I've said on this channel numerous times that I give him credit for a Luis Ortiz fight, or a win, rather. Now, he has no choice but to go through with this fight. If it gets postponed or if it gets canceled again, that's not a good look. But here's the thing. Deontay Wilder's fans, his radical fans, I should say, the ones that, I don't know, I guess they don't understand English, the ones that think that he's this unstoppable force in the sport of boxing. He's knocked out everyone he's been in the ring with, right? But, I mean, does it really count if The 39 opponents you fought and knocked out ain't really shit. Does it really count? So, also, Deontay Wilder's fans refused to give Anthony Joshua credit for him beating Vladimir Klitschko. And that was the best Vladimir Klitschko I had seen. The best version of him, that is, right? But no, they say Klitschko was washed up. How could AJ get floored by a guy in his 40s? You know, stuff like that. A guy that already lost to Tyson Fury in a very boring fight. That's what they say. They say Klitschko is past his prime. Albeit, he still looked amazing that night. And he would have given Deontay Wilder a lot of problems if he would have fought him on that night as well. But if Deontay Wilder had fought Vladimir Klitschko and beat him, oh my God, you wouldn't hear the end of it, man. You would not hear the end of it from a Wilder fan, I'm telling you. Now, you see what I'm talking about? How is that fair? How's it fair? How you gonna give Deontay Wilder credit for beating a guy who's probably lying about his age? He's not 30 nothing, more like 40 plus, 45 plus probably, because we know a lot of these Cuban athletes lie about their age in the MLB. Hell, they even lie about it in the little leagues, man. Look, again, Luis Ortiz didn't look that impressive in his last few fights. David Allen and Malik Scott, to be exact, he looked terrible in those fights, in my opinion. Malik Scott got knocked out by Deontay Wilder in one round. And Luis Ortiz goes the distance with this guy, proving that he has problems with fighters that move, and he cannot cut off the ring. So, is Luis Ortiz really that impressive of a fighter? Who's Luis Ortiz beat? Is Luis Ortiz even a Hall of Fame fighter? You see where I'm going with this? We can discredit anybody we want to, right? It all comes down to what we see on fight night, man. It all boils down to that. Should I make another video for this 50-0 thing about how he feels he could break the record? If I do it on this one, it's going to be a long video. I'll do it for the next one. In closing, Deontay Wilder, a guy who's fought 38 and a half bums, really thinks, no, not thinks, he's definitely overlooking Luis Ortiz, and he's just seeing red for Anthony Joshua, man. And we might not even get that fight in 2018. We might not even get that fight this year, man. I'd love to see it, but it's looking like we're not going to get it, man. All Deontay Wilder got to do is keep winning with his little WBC championship of the world. You know, keep being on them little ho shows, and people might actually start to care about you, man. I did see your spot on Wags, though. It was type trash. It was trash. But you know what? It is what it is. Who'd you get that idea from, Wilder? Who'd you get that idea from? You got that from Hitman Boxing. I'm the one that told you to go onto the reality TV shows. I told you to do that to get your profile up. I be helping out these boxers low-key. Y'all don't even be knowing, man. Tevin Farmer, I got him his deal with HBO. Who else I done helped out, man? Numerous boxers, man. I don't even got to name their names. Y'all know. Y'all listen to the videos. Y'all know what time it is. Deontay Wilder better win this fight against Luis Ortiz, because if he doesn't, it's going to be a long night on March 3rd. Hitman Boxing, drop a comment, like the video, subscribe. I'm out.
This world will bring you down with mass confusion and complexities, but I am the master of my fate and captain of my soul, you see. Stuck in the mentalities that says one thing and does another. Oh, the contradictories. That's when I visit my utopia of Capricornia to be free. Most would say that's not normal, but for me, life is but a dream, and your reality is what it seems. I'm sitting in the crib I found on Craigslist, staring out in space, scheming what my next move is. I'm thinking that it's time to move west. No idea what I'm doing, I'm just trying my best. Not exactly where I thought I'd be. Honestly, a 9 to 5 never was in my dreams. I've been feeling all alone lately. Nothing I ain't used to since '88 as a baby. When I came up out the womb, everybody knew it was something special about me that fills a room. I never understood it, but my OG told me it's a blessing. I should use it to the fullest, and that's what I've been trying to do. But it's hard to keep a smile on your face while paying dues. Damn, it's hella cloudy in the room, and the shadow of reality is darkest when it glooms.
I'm in the midst of the world. I wish someone could see me. Surrounded by clouds, free me. It's like an endless dream, leading to endless roads. I wanna be free from this army of clouds.
I had a suicide dream about a month ago, while I was sleeping on the couch in my parental's house. That's when I knew that it was time for me to up and go. So I booked it, couple friends took it personal. Like, why you just up and go? Ain't even bother to tell nobody, that's rude, bro. It was unintentional. Conversations with myself, I need a hospital. I think I've gone bipolar. Half of me is conservative, any other stoner. I think I lost the love that I had from a good girl. The temp is negative 18, yeah, that's a cold world. Janis Joplin that's playing on my Pandora station. Cosmic Blues, just some emotional life changes. Whole time, no, I gotta stop looking back, because the future's not a present, gotta get on track.
I'm in the midst of the world. I wish someone could see me. Surrounded by clouds, free me. It's like an endless dream, leading to endless roads. I wanna be free from this army of clouds.